What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the God Strike Report. Today we're here with
Abnel Robles.
And he topped with the boy.
Son Gohan, father son, Kamehameha.
And what you finished? Do you know what you finished after Swiss at the regional?
Eighth place.
I thought it was seventh. You're seventh.
Oh, facts?
Yeah.
Oh, seventh place.
Even better than you thought.
Better.
Humble. He stays humble. We keep him humble right here.
Better.
But if you want to take us run through the deck profile, obviously a lot of people know of the deck, but I know you had an interesting take on it and actually, I think, caused a buyout at the event.
Yeah. I played a little, or I built it a little different than most people, but the leader, you swing, you can choose to take 1 or 2 life, and if you do, you'll be able to restand him. When you're at 3 life, you can awaken. You'll be able to untap 1 and draw 2. On the back side, you swing, you draw a card, you activate battle, you crit a life, and he gains 10k in triple strike. And then activate main once per game, pretty much. You can restand him, and then swing again, and then if you don't win that turn, you lose. Which is it's a really cool effect. It's very keen to the anime where you just kind of go all in on one attack, and if you don't win, you don't win. You know.
It stays true to the reboot leader who had the if you don't win, you lose effect.
Yeah, super powerful leader, very aggressive. I kind of call it like an SCR leader. It's a bomb in itself. It's really good, solid.
All right, so into the deck profile.
We're gonna start with some basics. We run 4 check lands. The deck doesn't run well if you don't have a multicolor turn 1, so I run 4 just for consistency's sake. And it's also a good ability. The auto on it comes relevant sometimes. When they combo, once per game, you can get rid of the first card they combo with. I've found myself playing this and swinging for game when they negate on my final swing, and you have to push out with like weenies. And it's 1 game, so 4 of those. I do a split of the super combos. We do 4 Paragus and 4 Bionic Blitz.
Well, two.
My
two
bad,
Paragus.
2. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Hope you're not cheating.
No.
Man, no wonder you did so well.
Yeah. No, I do 2 and 2. I do 2 and 2 because I do run an arrival package, and Android 18 comes in handy for that. Sometimes you want to have 4 Paragus, but the advantages of having this being a multicolor is too big not to run 2-2. Next up for our awakening, we run 3 Gohan, 3 Friezas, and 3 Pans. The reason we run 3, 3, and 3, he is essentially the best awakening crit, but against decks that have counterplays, like Vegeta the Cruels and stuff, you want to play Infernal Emperor because that will let you take the life to bring you down to 5, so you can swing, take 2, and do your big push. So when you need to take the life and you can't risk it, you want to play Frieza. When you can risk it and you want to go in for like maximum value, you'll go crit. And then Pan is good because she can, you can combo with it to Arrival.
And then free
blue
blue 5.
Yeah, she just comes back to hand as a combo piece as well. So, those are 3, 3, 3. That's why we run an equal number of all of them. All right, next up we run the Arrival UI, which is the Arrival package I run. I know some people run different Arrival packages, but this is just the one that I like best. So when you Arrival Son Goku Gohan, you can swing a battle card 5 or less into the energy, and then they drop a card from their hand. I usually do this on the defense, and then aggressively I'll evolve UI on top of him, which is you pay 2 energy, you EX evolve, you have to drop a card. When you evolve on top of him, it sends all the battle cards from your opponent's field back to their hand, and this ignores barrier because it doesn't say choose, it just says return all. And he becomes a triple striker that you can't combo against it. So it's essentially another required negate on top of the negates that they're going to want to have for the leader.
And it's also a huge main board answer to Jiren because you return their whole entire field so the leader effect's offline.
100%, yes. Very good, very solid. Yeah, just a great card. You do want to remember that they can't combo, but they can also bean. So you might want to like pump it a little bit, especially if it's a mirror match. The next card, they can feat, gain 30k.
Yeah, they can use activate battles, but they can't combo. But like things like the Cell Kamehameha, feat, stuff like that, beans. So technically, someone can get up like super high.
Yeah, so it's just something to keep in mind. Very solid though, very good. All right. The next up we have our Kamehameha package. We run 4 feet, and we run 4 cell. I was talking to a lot of people at the event that wanted to check out my list. A lot of people weren't running cells, and I think this card is just as good as feat. I've sniped countless negates off people's hands with this, super combos. You'll take SCRs. It's just insane. It's another 15k buff to your leader. It's amazing on defense.
Like saving your 1-drop Gohans on rest mode and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. You can buff not only your leader, but you can buff your battle cards. It's an amazing card. But let me explain what it does. So you gain 15k and you choose a card from your opponent's hand and you put it in the drop area. You don't get to see it, but you do choose, and it can come in handy. Feat, you gain 15k and it gives your leader crit if it's a Son Goku. So it's good to remember you can't do it on this side. So let's say a good combo would be like you swing with your leader, you take life to where you would be at 3, you would combo a Cell, take a card from their hand, gain 15, you'll awaken, and then untap that energy and then feat. So you'll gain 30k, you'll get maximum value, and you'll be swinging big. So that's something to keep in mind to use this on the backside. Value, I would never do any less than 4 and 4. It's super good. We do run 2 Toas, because on the front side we do swing twice, and on the awaken turn we swing twice because you can swing, take the life, restand, awaken, then activate to give it triple strike. So he'll be 30k.
Yeah.
So solid swinging twice, 30k, triple strike, very good. Oh, she also makes your opponent drop a card if you didn't know. 5k buff and drop a card.
Who needs Height of Mastery when it's just the leader?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Dual, triple, 30. I mean, Height has a 5k on us.
Triple though.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's true.
Triple if you do it.
I got a Shenron Wish on a leader.
Bean, it's a staple. You need it. Helps you extend your plays. Very good when you're arriving.
We all know what Bean does.
Yeah, it's solid. You need Bean.
If you're on blue, you're on Bean. As simple as that.
Yep. We have our negates. I run a 2-2 split. Android 17 and Shocking Death Ball. Shocking Death Ball because it kills Borgos, because we want to be able to untap aggressively. It kills 2-drop Majin Buu, just removal. And then 17 because it's a combo piece.
Yeah. Grapple fodder and just a battle card negate.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything else for us because we're not an Android, but it's just like a Roshi. It's really good. Then we run the counter plays. So I run 4 Hidden Potential, another card I wouldn't change at all. I run 2 Focus Breakthrough and 2 Vegeta the Cruels. That's a lot of counter plays for an aggro deck, but the problem is we lose to negates. So if they negate our swings, they can have a crackback on us. So if they negate, you just counterplay whatever they do, and then you swing back. And if they negate, you counterplay whatever they do until they run out of negates, and you just kill them. So
yeah, and like things like Focus Breakthrough and Hidden Potential can even hit the negates like Topo.
Exactly.
So like lets you push through and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking me why I run this. It's essentially for Topo. When I'm like low on energy and I'm like 1 energy up and I swing and they Topo, then I can like Focus Breakthrough, or you'll Hidden Potential, untap 1, then Focus Breakthrough, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll play Vegeta the Cruel on things that have barrier just to get another body and warp a card.
Such as like Invoker.
Yeah, like against Invoker, you throw down Vegeta the Cruel when they play that 3-drop. Just warp a card and a 15k body. So yeah, very good. And then last card we run is 2 Roshi. You can up that to 3 if you want. It was really good. It lets you pick back up anything you want that's a green extra card. So it lets you pick back up your counterplays, your negates, your Kamehamehas.
Feet.
Yeah, anything you want. Like if you need it, you got it. so solid. That is the main board. On the sideboard, I have some things I want to change on the sideboard, but this is what I ran for the event. This is for the mirror match. Essentially 2 negates in 1, another shocking. Awakenings for specific matchups, like those Vegeta the Cruel ones, you would put one of these in. If they don't run that, you put one of these in. Just value. Against Invoker, we can't let them see Tournament of Power because that lets them stack their negates. They'll just keep putting things on the bottom until they see their negates, so you want to get rid of that. 2 extra counterplays. I never put that in. I definitely changed that for something else, but it can't hurt to counterplay that untaps 1. So
Also extra arrival fodder just in case.
Yep, exactly. This 2-drop. This is for whenever UI is a little too expensive to play. You just pay 2 and then you pay 2 again to give it triple strike. If you have like a weird matchup where you can't really keep your rivals in, this is a good substitute. I think I'm gonna take this out of the side as well though, but it's up to you guys. Android 21, fantastic side piece, amazing in the mirror. It's just great in a lot of matchups. You pay 4, you bring it out, and they have to kill a battle card and take a life. It's just really good. And then last but not least, I sided 2 mirrors. I wish I sided a mirror and a Champa, but
yeah, for the
yeah, but I didn't bring a Champa with me. But 2 mirrors is good anyway.
Yeah. So I know we played in 2 different events, but the one you did real well at was the regional at what's the con called?
EXP, something like that.
Yeah, roll up Expo.
Expo, yeah. Okay. So what were your matchups?
Ooh.
If you can remember.
Wow, dude. I played Piccolo Surge, which was my toughest matchup. But I beat that 2-1. I played Broly Surge. I played Surge Q.
Seems like just everything in the meta, basically.
Yeah, it was
just like basic, like because you played Invoker.
I played Invoker.
So.
That was my only loss, was Invoker, and then I lost to the same guy in Top Cut, unfortunately.
Yeah. But
yeah.
These things happen. But anything else you want to add?
No. Goku or Gohan is great. Play Gohan.
Shoutouts, maybe to the guy over there on the bed.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, shout out to the Team Gamers. Yeah, of course.
Abnel's the best.
Yo, shout out to Jason. He's sleeping.
Jason, my boy Seth, my boy Dev behind the camera, my boy Dehan that's somewhere. God Strike Report, Gamers Are Us. Cocoa, Florida. My boys at home.
All right. See you guys next time.